Well, it's summertime, and for a lot of people that means drinking rosé wine because, as Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince once sang, summer, summer, summertime, let us drink some nice pink wine. Those are the lyrics. Those are the lyrics. Hello and welcome to the Grape Explorer, where we celebrate the world of wine. On this channel we do wine education, product reviews and lots of tastings, so if you're interested in wine, consider subscribing. Now, summertime really is the quintessential time to be enjoying a nice glass of rosé, and it's 2 bottles of rosé that I've brought with me today. Before I get on to the tasting, I just want to go through a little bit of background about rosé wine, how it's made and the different styles that are available. Now, one of the ways that people do make rosé wine, although I should note that this is not permitted within the EU, is to actually blend red and white wine, and it's usually found in more inexpensive New World types of rosé wine. Another way is direct pressing, where the black grapes are crushed and pressed in the same way that they would be in white wine production. This extracts a little bit of colour from the skins, although a lot of care does need to be taken that it doesn't extract too much tannin. And this particular style is incredibly popular where we're looking to get a paler rosé wine. And finally, there's short maceration, where the black grapes are crushed to extract some colour, and dependent upon the type of rosé that the producer is looking to create, that maceration can take anywhere from 2 to 4 to 6 to 8 hours. It really depends on the style that they're looking to get. So like I say, I've brought 2 rosés with me today, and what I've done by way of an experiment is I've spent £4 on one of the rosé wines, and then I've doubled up and spent £8 on the other, because I was really wanting to find out what kind of differences I was going to expect to see with a wine at £4 and one at double. And I think it's really important to note that, of course, spending £8 on a bottle of wine, the amount of money that has gone into the wine in the bottle, once you take away production and taxes, I'm obviously going to be left with a lot more quality, I hope, in the wine itself. So we're going to go through this one first. This is a Ganache from Spain, otherwise known as Grenache in France, and I will be going through a full tasting profile. So starting off on the appearance, this one is incredibly pale. It's a pale pink. It actually almost borders on water, which suggests that there has been very limited contact with the skins if it was macerated, or it's been very delicately pressed if that was the method for production. On the nose, everything on the nose is incredibly delicate. I would say it's a medium intensity of aromas, so we'll give it a swirl and a proper smell. It does smell of strawberry, and it kind of smells quite sweet. Although this is a dry wine, it has a sweet strawberry aroma on it as well. But this is definitely your summer red fruits, some raspberries, some red currant, some strawberries. So let's give it a taste. On the palate, nice acidity. It's actually got quite a bit of bite to it. I'd say the acidity is medium plus. It is a dry wine. Flavours that are coming through are again simple red fruits, strawberry and raspberry, very nice. Now it does have, for me, something of a diluted quality, which may be, you know, this is a bulk production rosé. And so I think if the flavours are quite diluted, they're quite soft, so it's incredibly light bodied. It doesn't have much of a finish, and overall I would say that this wine is pleasantly in balance. It doesn't have any length, intensity or complexity, but at £4 I would say that this wine is good, and definitely something that could be enjoyed. So that was the £4 wine. Now I'm really curious to find out about the £8 wine. And one of the first things that strike me about this wine is just how different it is in appearance. So in the case of this wine, this is a pale salmon, almost going on pale orange actually, but I'm going to call it pale salmon in colour. Intensity of aromas are again like this one, medium. We'll give it a proper swirl. So again, in the case of this one, I'm getting things like red currants, strawberries, but I'm also getting a little bit of citrus on this one as well. There's actually some lemon and lime with this too, so it's got the real feel of a summer fruit salad. Wine is dry. Acidity is medium. I actually got a bit of a feel of alcohol there when I had that one, but I'd still say it's about medium. Overall, this wine at £8 has a better mouthfeel. It's a little bit fuller, whereas this one was particularly light-bodied. I'd say that this one is kind of medium-bodied, and it's actually filling up my mouth, which is really nice. Really nice flavours, really zippy. I get things like grapefruit on the palate, as well as some of those lighter red fruits as well. Now in the case of this one, I would say that it's nicely balanced. I do get a lot more length on this one than I was on the £4 one. It's not particularly intense or complex, but I do think at £8 this is very good. And I think it really demonstrates really well the difference between an £8 and a £4 bottle of wine. But that's not to say that neither of these are enjoyable, because I think they both are. This one just feels a little bit more elegant. It's got a little bit more mouthfeel, a little bit more something about it. I think this would go well with food. I actually think this would probably go quite well on its own. I feel that any food would overpower it, but this one would sit nicely with some seafood for sure, some shellfish, something like that. So that's rosé wine. Definitely something I've not really had much in the past. It's always something I've struggled to enjoy, but actually on balance I've enjoyed both of these wines today, and I will be looking forward to sunshine and rosé wine throughout the summer. But over to you, let me know, is rosé wine something you like? And if so, what recommendations do you have? Let me know in the comments section below. I'm the Grape Explorer, and I look forward to tasting with you again soon. Cheers.